All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 1226 on this beautiful Tuesday evening. It is going to be a great one. It is Test Taking Techniques Tuesday. This is the KonaButterflyz 30 minutes of free. We're going to have a great night tonight. We got a lot of exciting things to talk about. We got a lot of exciting things to celebrate. Ain't nothing to it but to get to it. My name is Andy. I am the guy that runs the back office over here at KonaButterflyz. I answer all the phone calls. I get back to people. I text people. It's good to be a secretary. No. That's not why you're here. You're here for Brandi. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know so that way you too can get a pass notice and pass notices we are going to be talking about. Uh I want everybody to write this down real quick. This is going to help you pass. This is going to help you pass. This is I'm going to give you two things that'll help you pass. Uh One serious and the other one that'll make you laugh. What number one thing that's going to help you pass. Number one thing, consistency. I want you guys to do something for yourselves. Brandi used to do this when she was going for her exam, all her exams. She did this. She wrote on a little sticky and she wrote a reminder for herself to be serious and do something every day, right?
Mhm.
Whatever it was. Like I'm gonna quiz, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I have whatever it is that she needed to get done. She had that written on a sticky. She took a picture of it and then she made it her wallpaper on her phone.
Mhm.
And that was to keep her consistent. The other thing she did was she set alarms throughout the whole entire day. There was literally alarms going off, or you want to call them reminders. She did both. There were reminders and there were alarms. Like whatever it was to get her own attention. And on these reminders, she would literally say, "Hey, did you take a quiz yet?" And then 10 minutes later, she would like talk trash to her own self, like, "No, seriously, Brandy, did you take a quiz?" Like, I'm not even kidding. She would question her own self on her own reminders for not doing what her reminder said. Like she was already thinking 10 steps of her own brain, which was to ignore the first reminder
Yeah,
and go for the next reminder. And then there was a third reminder. Sometimes there was a fourth one.
all day.
But that's what she needed to make sure she was consistent. Because if you guys are going to get serious about doing this, you're not going to get this done by halfway doing it. I don't know how anybody can do anything part ways. We can all agree, right? Your job, your business, your family, your marriage, your kids. You can't do things half committed. It has to be full commitment. The cool thing about this is not you're not getting married to this exam. It's just a part commitment for just a part time. Full commitment for a part time. There you go. Until you're done, that's when the commitment's over. You know what I mean? Some people look at this thing as like, I don't know, a life sentence. It's not. Literally, some people can get the SIE done in a week. They serve their time in 1 week. Some people will drag the SIE out for, man, I wish I kept records on some people. They'll dip in, they'll study hard for 2, 3 weeks, maybe a week, take the test, be like, yo, oh man, like I forgot to study. I'm gonna study really hard for the next 3 days. I'm gonna cram. 'Cause I forgot to study for like the last month. And then they go and get the result that they prepared themselves for. I mean, you can't be mad, right? If you don't go and water your crops, you're not going to be mad if nothing grows, right? It's no one's fault except your own. It's the same thing with these exams. It's no one's fault except your own. You didn't put the time in that it required to get something done. Period. If it's an exam, if it's a whatever, if it's anything, if you don't put the time in, you're not going to get the results. So consistency is the first thing that you got to get done. That's the first thing. Make a full commitment. Don't be part-time commitment. Don't be kind of committed. Don't be weekend committed. Don't be committed when your upline, manager, broker, whoever wants you to get this thing done and they walk past you in the hallway and you go, "Yeah, I'm studying." That's about a level of your commitment in that moment. Guys, you know that's not right. You know that's not going to get it done, but it just seems like you just can't get it done because it hurts so much to study. I get it. But the more you do it, they say about just like running, the more you do it, the more you're going to enjoy it. And I know it's crazy, but you got to get past that plateau. You got to get past that little peak of pain, and then you'll enjoy it. Just like work, just like gym, just like everything else. Because you know why? Your confidence is going to build in it. You're going to start seeing it. You're going to start clicking with it. And then you're going to be really excited about it because you're starting to understand everything and you're actually going to want to do it because you're getting what? The results. You finally watered all the crops. You finally been putting all the fertilizer. You've been going out there and you've been putting in the time to take the weeds out and everything, and then you're finally starting to see the fruits of your labor literally. It makes it all the worthwhile. And then when you go take that exam, I don't guarantee pass notices. I think it's crazy when people guarantee anything. You can't guarantee anything. But I'll tell you what, you're going to feel a lot better about it because you're going to feel a lot more confident about it. And you're going to be like, at least I prepared. I prepared. At least I'm giving it a great shot. At least I'm not trying to make a shot from all the way across the other side of the court. I'm like trying to do a layup right now. I'm just going to lay it up in there. Guys, that's what you got to work towards. You got to put the work in. This is the second one thing that I will tell you that it helps. Get yourself a coach. Get yourself somebody that can coach you through this. If it isn't us, if it isn't our plan, I'm just telling you right now, if you're doing like, I don't want to call anybody out, any system out, but if you're doing like like some firms have, let's just say that they have this one prep called Snaplin. I won't say their name, but they give you a bunch of stuff to do and they drop it off on you and then they go do it. And it's all up to you and your motivation to make sure it happens. That gets tough. You have no one to check in with. You don't have anybody to ask really. I know they got the AI stuff, but I'm going to tell you this, guys, right now, it's not correct. Brandi's been working with this stuff, and it's like most of the stuff on there is not actually what's on the exam. It actually tests you stuff on, or it tells you stuff that's not even on the exam, not even in the FINRA guidelines. Guys, there's some follies in it. Get yourself a coach. It's like going to the gym and you got a trainer. You know how you go to the gym by yourself and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do the elliptical for about 10 minutes. What's this? A sweat building up? All right, that's good. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna push on these weights a little. Ah, man, that's tough. What am I supposed to do? Three reps at a two?
I feel exposed.
I tried to pull up the bar today, and then that was tough. I'm going home. What a day. Let's get a smoothie.
Mm-hmm.
That's not where you're going to get the results you want, right? Go get yourself a real coach that tells you what you got to do, has a plan, has somewhere to check in. Hey, I'm not getting it. You can ask stuff, you can get yourself onto it. And if you don't have that, we got you. That's where you're going to get into that. But the main part about having a coach, it doesn't matter how great it is. If you were learning basketball and you were trying to win a championship like Kobe Bryant, right? Or Shaq, I don't know if you guys ever heard the story about Phil Jackson when Shaq wanted Phil Jackson to go coach the Lakers. There was a great story about it, and Phil had already like conquered the world, so to speak, with Michael Jordan. Nothing to prove. He already in his head, he's like, I'm good. I'm gonna go live out my life in Montana, middle of nowhere, and just live out my life in this cabin because that's how he is. Him and Ted Kaczynski. And he was like, I'm going to live it out. And Shaq's like, he's like, no, we need a real coach. I hate the coach that we have. I'm going to try to go recruit Phil Jackson myself. So he goes up there and he's in a suit. He's trying to impress Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson sees him and he goes, you want me to be your coach? And he's all, yeah. He's all, okay. He's all, see that log that's floating in the river over there? He's all, yeah. He goes, pull it up onto the shore. And Shaq knew that he was like being tested. And he didn't say like, "Oh, I got a suit on. Hold on, let me go change." Wait, you talking about that log? You want me to go do that? Oh, that's crazy. He didn't argue. He didn't do nothing. He just went into the river, grabbed the log, pulled it up on the shore, and then Phil Jackson says, "Well, that's what's gonna take. I'll be your coach." And it was a test because it doesn't matter how good your coach is if you're not going to do what the coach tells you to do, if you're not going to do the work that's necessary even when you don't want to, even when it doesn't make sense to you, even when it's not logical, even when you it seems like a stupid task and you're not willing to do that, it ain't going to work. Cuz just like the Karate Kid and Mr. Miyagi, you got to just wax the car. Next thing you know, you're learning karate. Next thing you know, you're learning securities. So we got a plan for you. We got a 21-day plan. We got coaching. We got one-on-ones. We got small group tutoring. We got one-on-one tutoring. We got books for sale. We got the Kona community on the Discord. Everything I said that you got to get, we got it. Scan the QR code, hit the links 951-290-3077. Give me a call, give me a text, shoot me an email, whatever it is. Make sure to get on there and get yourself one of us. And what do we got going on tomorrow? Tomorrow's simple. We don't have anything going on. No live sessions, no nothing. So it's a perfect time to get in on it. Brandi brought up the next reminder, which is Thursday. We got 65 and small group tutoring on Thursday when we return with the live sessions. And then we also have our last studying brew of the night on Thursday night. So we are jam-packed with stuff on Thursday. Also, it is a kind of a national holiday around in this house. It is also my daughter's 17th birthday. Yeah. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. She's like, I'm already out of here. No school on Friday. Sorry, Dad. That's how that works. Anyways, so no, we have nothing going on tomorrow as far as our live sessions, but it's a great time to tune in with us, time to get caught up. Thursday, we're back with the lives. And then we have a boot camp start on February 27th, 28th. We got a lot of requests coming in. Seats are limited. Make sure that you go ahead and get that. Reach out and see if you want to get in on that. It is 2 days. It is the SIE. It is going to be keyword. It's going to be Kona style. It is not going to be your mama's boot camp where they just what do I call it? Content dump all over you. We're going to go through the stuff that you need to know. We're going to go through the thinner outline. We're going to do it the way we want you to do it. And then we're also going to teach you how to read. And we're going to teach you how to read what?
We don't read.
Yeah, we're going to teach you how to read Kona style, how to read these exam questions, how to break them down correctly, how to go through the answers, how to go through the questions. So it's not just a content dump situation. It's actually going to show you how to apply the knowledge because it's not if you've been to those boot camps, they just dump all kinds of stuff at you for unbelievable amount of hours and then they don't show you how to apply it or it's how it's going to ask and they just go on your way, right? They take your money, dump everything on you and then you're on your way. No better than like if someone was reading a book to you. We're not doing that. We're going to show you how to use it. We're going to show you how to have some techniques, some strategies, and really key you in so that way you start having some more confidence to get this thing done. If not, go take your exam in the next week or two, right?
Mhm.
All right. So scan the QR code. Make sure to get on that. We do have a price for it because just like we all live in America, nothing around here is for free, and we can't do it for free either. So, but we do have a nice discount for those who are members. And I like to say this is way competitive compared to what I've seen out there for boot camps, which don't even give you anything else other than just content that you could have read at home. So that's what we got going on. All right, you ready for the questions of the night?
No.
You're right, we're not. Because if you're not following us on Instagram, I wish you would. I tell you what, because when they let me know and send me a picture, guess what, Brandi?
Wow.
We add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame because we got a passer. Yes, we do. We got a passer. We got a passer. We got a passer. I wish you would follow us. Thank you, Eric. I wish you would, because you see the Hall of Fame, and guess what? We have we have some great ones here.
Yes.
We had some great ones. First off, so I don't know what order Brandi put it up, so just go ahead and put it up on the screen, and I'll just go along. Congratulations to Amanda Worley on passing the series 26. Count it over there, guys. She's in the Hall of Fame 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 5 exams, passing it Kona style. This is what Amanda had to say. She said, "Thank you again for the time you put into coaching and supporting us. You guys truly make the difference in having the confidence going into the exam and believing the self talk of I'm gonna pass. The Kona system is the only way to go. Passing today makes the fifth exam using your strategies and methods. One more to go. Series 65. Let's go."
Already started.
Yes, she did. She already started with the Series 65. Guys, I'm just telling you, it's not just about passing one exam, it's about a whole entire system. Like we're going to show you guys in that Kona boot camp. It's a system. It's a system to pass multiple. So when I say we're going to show you how to read questions and stuff, this is a system on how to get through multiple exams that are multiple choice.
We don't even teach the MLO if you're
We
wondering.
we do not teach the MLO. It's the techniques and strategies. It's a system to pass exams. Period. Congratulations, Amanda. 5 exams, working on the 6th. Anything you want to ask to say about her?
Um,
She follows your plan
she
to
does.
the T.
She actually does. She follows the plan. She asked me for the plan for the 65. She is on when she can,
She's on the Discord.
but she does ask questions when she needs to.
Yeah, she gets on the Discord, asks questions, slides questions over to Brandi. That's what the whole community set up, and she takes advantage of what she can take advantage of, and then she just excels at it. So congratulations, Amanda. Let's go get that Series 26.
There we go.
65, sorry.
65.
65.
Yeah.
All right. And then when the next one we got up, guys, David Coleman. And again, look at that. 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth pass notice with us. And congratulations, David, in his 70s. First attempt, knocked out the Series 65, just like that. Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like
You want to know why? Coachable. Extremely coachable. He just took that. He's like, dude, you know this guide has everything I need? Yeah, it has everything you need, David.
that's
And he just applied whatever he learned with us on the last 3, applied it to the Series 65, and just went after it. The man's on a mission.
he really is.
He's on a mission. When we met him, he was going through another person's program for almost 3 months, barely halfway through the book. He's like, this system is not good. He's like, dude, it's taking me 3 months to get halfway through the SIE. You got something? I was like, yeah, I got 21-day plan. He's got follow it. If I follow it 21 days, I'll get to the SIE. Yes. Passed on the 28th day. Passed the 6 on the 28th day. Passed the 63, not on the 28th day. He had to wait 30 days because there's a whole story about that. But he went back, passed it. Remember that one?
It was out of his control.
It was out of his control. He should not have gone, but he went anyway. But then he went and took the 65, passed first attempt in his 70s. So if you're one of those older studiers that we have, it says I'm too old to learn anything. David Coleman.
By the way, love his picture.
Yeah.
When I got his picture today, it made me giggle.
All his pictures make me laugh in one way or another. I can't tell you guys how much fun he is. I can't tell you, but he's got a great story. He's got a great book, and hopefully you get to hear it one day. But investment advisor rep is what he is now, and he's off into the world advising and repping. So congratulations, David.
Yep.
Oh, wait, I forgot to tell you what he said. That's right. He was really short and to the point, as David always is. He said, after taking 15 practice exams, the real test seemed easier. Less math, and the questions were not as tricky. It only took me 2 hours to do the exam, and I finished an hour early. There is so much material to cover for this exam. I did not try to memorize everything, but got good at all the concepts I needed to know.
Boo. Yeah.
Kona style, right there.
Yep.
That's what we tell you guys all the time.
That's right.
Stay away from the math. All right, ready?
Yes.
We're not done yet. I was just gonna say something. I was gonna say, congratulations to SIE passer Jimmy Carlon. I love this guy like a son. I really do. He's like a son I did not have, but I wish sometimes. He's great. Let me tell you why I say this. Good old Jimmy. Jimmy is a lesson and not sleeping on things. Jimmy passed this exam 4 years ago.
Mhm.
And you're saying, why is he taking the SIE again? Because Jimmy decided not to take the Series 6 for 4 years. And when you do that, you kind of, why did he do that?
Oh.
I don't know. It's like Bush baked beans. No one knows the recipe. I don't know why he did that. It's just a secret. Anyways, he had to retake the SIE because he'd timed out.
Yeah.
So he had to go take it again.
Yeah.
Wasn't happy about it. Nobody was happy about it. And he decided to go take it just with techniques only because he's like, I could do this. Wham, bam. There you go. Jimmy, SIE, done. Second time in a row. Congratulations, Jimmy. Teaching everybody. Not only does it pay to like learn these techniques, but also go take your dang 6 and your 63. Don't wait 4 years. I just wanted to let you know I passed the SIE, and it's because I used your techniques. You and Brandi teach us. Thank you so much. This is what happens when you come back stronger.
That's absolutely
Well said, Jimmy. Well
come
said.
back stronger.
Well said.
Strong. The comeback is always stronger.
Great guy.
So,
Great person. English not his first language. Taking all excuses away tonight with all these pass notices.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. Go get yourself some techniques. And speaking of techniques, you ready to go, Brandi?
oh yeah.
Congratulations to all of our passers. We got nothing but love for you, and we're glad that we could help you take that next step forward, whatever which way it's going. But we want to say congratulations to all of you and to all the rest. You got to learn these techniques. So let's do it tonight. Techniques Tuesday. You ready, Brandi?
Yes.
So no content needed. All techniques.
And we're going to kind of jam through this because I want you guys to see how fast that you could possibly get at doing this if you let go. Let go. Let go of the traditional.
I think you should do it in real time. Don't explain, just go. And if everybody who's on after, listen. So we're going to do all of them real time. No explanation. Just the way you did it.
Okay.
I'm going to end the studying brew. And everybody that stayed on afterwards, you can go back and like say why.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Let's rock it.
All right.
Thank you for everybody that does show up.
All right. So these are all the same. So this is not going to work. So I looked over here, market maker, underwriter. That one was different. The answer. Didn't even look at the question.
Boom. And that's how you did it.
Yeah, I didn't even look at the question. When it comes to this one, I was like, okay, let's see. I got unconcerned about losses, same last names, expressing undue concern. I think that means saying I'm concerned about something that I don't need to be. I think that's what that means. I don't know. And then involve at least 2,000. Now, normally I would say that D was the answer, so it said 2,000, but
I think
honestly,
C.
if I was unconcerned
Oh.
about loss, because I looked into the question real quick and it said red flag. So I was like, oh, okay, that's unconcerned about my losses. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're up to no good and you don't really care about your losses, that's weird.
It's very weird.
Who doesn't care about their losses?
And 2,000 is such a low number.
Because that's obviously not the agenda.
Right. Okay. So I didn't want to, but I had to read that last one. That's really long. It says, I looked for eliminates, allows for, enables, allows for. So I was like, okay, cool. So the answer is probably going to be one of these two.
B or D, yeah.
Allows.
Similar.
Right. And then this one had, where is it at? An and. So I was like, okay.
The other day, someone asked me about a double dip. That's a double dip situation right there.
Two techniques in one choice.
That's a double dip example right there.
Yeah.
There's an and, which is a technique, and then there's the similar because it was allows and allows with another one.
And let me be clear. There's and is not in any other answer choice.
That's why it works.
Yeah, it's only in that answer choice.
If any of the other answer choices had an and in it, this one's
it.
not going to work for this technique.
Exactly. Oh, question. Boom. Okay. Okay. I laughed at this question. I laughed because I was like, okay, structuring and structuring.
Obviously, here we go again, right?
One of those. And then I laughed because it says and.
Only.
And then it has the only, and we don't usually like onlys because they're usually not true. Not always, but usually.
So that's a double dip on the D.
And then I was like, okay, and then this one says and a CTR and an SAR.
Okay, they're overdoing the ands.
I'm like, okay. Look, on its own, it wouldn't have been A because A has an and B has an and. I mean, and D has an and. But there's a massive typo in D.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys.
This is just taking advantage of the writer in all the best ways.
It's like they don't even proofread.
Yeah. They're not trying.
I did not read the question at all.
Couldn't tell you what's it about.
No. And then again, Kona. And then I have declaration and I have X dividend, record, and pay date. Now, normally I would say to you guys,
is that Al Kona we're good? Or is that like Al the dog underneath the table or
the dog under the table kicked me?
Oh, okay. I was curious.
Sorry. Sorry, he likes to pick me. Okay. So
B and
normally
C.
I'd say B and C, right? But then I was like, wait a minute. So I had to go check the question and it says the correct order. Okay. I feel like you have to declare something first before you can do anything else. I can't X date and go, I declare it last.
What you're saying is you just can't walk in the room and say pepperoni,
Eh,
and everybody's going,
what?
huh?
Yeah. No.
Pepperoni on your forehead? What?
Or
Oh, I'm
or
ordering. I'm declaring I'm ordering a pizza right now.
like going up to the counter at a pizza place and going, I don't like pepperoni.
And the person at you looks at you and says, "So."
Right. And so I just went with that simple word match of correct order. You have to declare everything first. You can't just do something without the
There's a
declaration.
perfect example of we're teaching when we said we weren't, but there's a perfect example of like what David was saying. Like he didn't memorize everything. He just knew the concept.
Well,
Because you've got to declare it, and then the rest of it falls in order.
looking at this from a logical standpoint, no matter what this is,
I'm looking at this as I'm dumb,
and
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 declaring is the first part, so the rest are just doesn't mean anything to me.
exactly. Now, if I had two answer choices that had declaration first, I would have to put some thought into this,
Then
right?
I'd have to do something else.
But and then to answer Eric's question, bro, I don't know where they got this. I just knew it went from declaration has to be first, and I clicked on it.
That's the difference between a pass notice and not passing.
All right. Sorry. I'm like, you know what? It says I'm not going to fight it. All right. It's the only answer choice that has and. It's the answer. And then I think that's it. Boom. That's it.
That's
Like
it.
literally that's how fast I did this. I always when I pull questions for test taking technique Tuesday, I don't apply content at all. I go, "Can I get this if I know nothing?" And if I question my applying too much knowledge, I ask one of the kids.
Let me ask you something, guys. Do you ever make anything more overly complicated when you're at your job or you're doing something, or do you just kind of like try to knock it out, whether it's your skill level, whether it's because you've done it before, your experience, whether someone gave you a tip and you were able to knock it out? Are you going to knock it out? You're going to do it right. It's going to be right, but you're not going to do unnecessary things if you don't have to. In the real world, time is money. On this, time is going to cost you. If you can knock out some questions and bank some time, some clock to help you get through the ones that you might need a little bit of time, that's going to help you. So what we're showing you here is, especially if you're going to guess on questions, especially if you didn't know the answer, do a technique. If you don't have a way to decipher what the heck's going on and what I just read, do a technique. If you are feeling like this is going to take you too long, or maybe you took a really long time to meditate in the middle of the exam for whatever reason, maybe you need to pray to Jesus real quick and it took a little bit longer than you thought, do some techniques. Guys, add these to your arsenal. Don't sleep on these arsenals. These are on these techniques because they're going to be the difference between passing and failing. It's going to be the difference between overthinking and getting the right answer. It's going to be the difference of being like David Coleman, Amanda, and Jimmy walking out with pass notices. That's it. Period. Learn it, be consistent, and get yourself a coach. Ready? Hey guys, we'll be back on Thursday for another studying brew. We got member sessions happening on Thursday, Friday. We'll see you on Tuesday again if you guys can't be here on Thursday. But no matter what, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep the positive mental attitude, PMA. Everybody have a great night.
Thank you all so much for being on. We super appreciate you. Practice these techniques in your quizzes. We will see you guys next time. Have a great one.